Alrighty, good morning everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back to more Drakengard. From Kavya and Square Enix, I don't know what you'd call it, like the progenitor? No. Is that what you would call it? The thing that made the other thing, the progenitor? Yeah, the progenitor of the Nier series. And I guess the Drakengard sequels. That could count too.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, that is true. They're more like related by blood instead of marriage. Oh, I forgot to wear my hat.
People see your hair!
I know, right? I'm not bald. So the last time we met, we finally procured Ariash, the third character, or I guess our second helper. We got the second side character, and she sacrificed her womb to secure a pact with a fire and ice elemental called Poseidon and something else. I can't remember what their names were. But right now we're going through her kind of side story, which apparently all the side stories will eventually lead to an alternate ending in this game. And that, of course, is going to be our primary goal in this game, is to play every single mission and try to see all the endings so we understand where Nier comes from. That's our goal in playing these games, is trying to understand where Nier comes from, because Nier is an odd game, and what I'm discovering is that Drakengard is also an odd game, but that's why we love it. So we're on to verse 2 of Ariash's madness, her favorite things. While Ariash rejoices at the sight of the corpses, the spirits tell of her past. Yeah, she's a little crazy. She kind of delights in the deaths of others.
Arios, what have you done?
And they're kind of go over who she is right here.
So sweet.
We'll rewatch it.
The cute little children. No need to worry. I will take care of you. So sweet.
I smell blood.
And I like that they float on top of the water.
Arios,
Or at least Leonard does.
Yourself?
They were killed.
Killed by the Imperial forces and cast away into an ocean of blood.
And there shall be no more children for her.
The price for our pact was her womb, solitude and chaos.
I kind of wonder if she's going to regret that sacrifice.
Only with death shall it end. Now, on to the
Well, I'm
next
thinking like, you know, in The Witcher where Yennefer regrets sacrificing her uterus in order to gain her powers as a sorceress. This is true. This is true. And then she kind of she tries to make that pact with the Jinn in order to try to get it back. Oh, Retro Game Brews, thank you so much for the host. Good morning, sir. And how are you on this fine Tuesday? Right now we're playing Drakengard, continuing our story and our descent into madness with Arios, the lady who sacrificed her womb in order to form a pact with the fire and ice elemental. I'll tell you one, it's an interesting game. A very interesting game so far. So, it's Undine and Salamander, that's who it was. So that's the two elementals. Tells Arios's story, a history so drenched in blood that even time will heal the scars carved upon her heart. Meanwhile, the Empire unleashes its assault on the Temple of the Ocean. I'm doing very well. Decided to do these kind of morning streams to prep myself before work. You know, it puts me on a schedule I get up, I get a shower, I come down, set the stream up, play for an hour or so, and then I get to work. So it's been kind of fun so far. I've been focusing on kind of like longer games, so this is the first one, Drakengard, which I've been meaning to get to, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to do so. Alright, so we're going to try Ariosh. I don't think we have any new... Keep the Demon's Bane, keep the Maiden's Chris. Glory's Bane really isn't very good. Not a big fan of the spears. Wisdom, Bonebreaker, Tyrant's Hammer. Yeah, we're good for now. We're good for now. So Drakengard is a third-person action RPG, and you get these sections where you fly on your dragon.
One of the three seals. It cannot be lost.
Very similar to the Panzer Dragoon games.
The seals of the temples keep
Good
chaos
morning,
from the world.
Sarah.
Kind. They must never be broken.
And how are you today? I need to start dodging these cannonballs. I want a pet dragon? You know what? Me too. How's Toby today? He's doing fine. He's snuggling next to me, as per usual. My stream partner. He doesn't really help, but, you know, he gives me support. He supports me in my endeavors. A pet dragon would be pretty awesome, but the price for pet dragons in this game is to sacrifice something of yourself. Moral support, that's right. So Kaim, the main character who's flying the dragon right now, he sacrificed his ability to talk in order to form this pact with the dragon. And that seems to be kind of a theme of this game, is that all the characters have to sacrifice something of themselves in order to form pacts with these pact beasts, as they're called. Just like I sacrificed my ability to not snuggle in order to form a pact with Toby. So I think it was a pretty good payoff.
The temple will be lost.
Pretty good payoff, and I need to really start dodging these things. Toby says no touching. I like how Toby comes down for snuggles, and then when you come to pet him, he like ducks out of the way. He's like, no, no. Only on my terms, old man. So you're lucky, Sarah, because I quit just after you had to leave yesterday. So you're really not missing anything. We got Ariosh, and now we're kind of going through her side story. And this is just the second verse of that. And what is it that they're shooting at me anyway? I'd like to sacrifice my belly fat for a dragon. Tough choice, but someone had to do it. Yep, that's a tough... I mean, you worked really hard on that, as have I. And, I mean, to sacrifice something where you put so much work into, it's tough. It's hard to roll back on those decisions, but I agree, it would be worth it. Oh, he almost got me. Oh, man, these guys. I'm with RPV. I'm hoping that these are the final set of ships that I have to take down. Otherwise, I'm not going to survive. And what upsets me is that I just got my upgraded dragon and they didn't let me choose it for this mission. What do they have me fighting? Is it just these skull things? Ugh. That's not good. How did I not die? How did I not die? I am fighting these skull things. That's weird. I always thought that they were just the weapons that certain enemies shot. Oh, they got me. See, I'm running into this kind of struggle that I did earlier in the game, where when I try to do the side missions, they kick my butt. They kicked my butt. So the first stream for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is tonight, right, RGB? Quite disappointed I wouldn't be able to join in this week, because I literally just got a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 on my SNES. Maybe I'll just play it just because. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it to some of the streams if I can. You know, show the support and such. Oh no. Oh, come on.
Keep chaos from the world. Time. They must never be broken.
One thing I'm finding too about this game so far is that the Nier series, and I'm hoping the later Drakengard series, have fantastic soundtracks, and this one just seems so repetitive and grating. Not that I can really hear it over the explosions and everything, but
Time. The temple will be lost.
definitely holding on to my magic for after this. No worries, I appreciate you telling me well in advance. Now Roger gets to participate, so all is good. Well, I'm glad. I'm absolutely glad. It'll be a fun one, though. That's a fantastic game. Bless you. Oh. Yeah, everybody seems to be really excited to play it, too. I'm thinking I'm definitely just gonna have to use my magic here. Dang, they take so much damage. I was watching Mega Retro Man practice last night. I agree, this will be fun to watch. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, even if it wasn't for a competition, it's always a fun game to watch. And I'm hearing that people are struggling with the bosses, so I'm quite curious to see what they end up doing to combat them. Get out of here. Maybe I just need to... Oh, they're not doing a ton of damage, so... Get the ones near me. I'm gonna be very disappointed if I die. Where is he? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay, we did it. Thank you. Slash is always a hurdle. He's the toughest boss in the game.
The seal is broken.
Yeah, I can definitely say that I've never gotten very far in that game. Honestly, the only thing I remember since the last time I played it was probably when I was still a kid. Like, seriously played it. And the only thing I really remember is fighting that, I forget his name, the fly boss in the first stage in New York. Okay, so I think we're on the final mission for Aryosha's side story. The fight is in vain and the temple seal is destroyed. Leonard despairs as he sees each seal lost in turn. Well, hopefully it's just a ground mission so that I can work on some of my weapons.
Where is the temple seal?
Regrettably,
Well, where?
it is gone.
I see.
Pretty. So pretty.
Man makes the seal, and man does break the seal. Will his foolish games never end? We are still safe. The last seal is intact. I hear no cries from the goddess.
Each time we play our piece, we find ourselves one move behind. Back to the desert.
Yeah, you guys don't seem to be having very much luck trying to save these seals. I even go back in time to follow alternate paths and you still can't change it. Maybe it's a sign.
So the dragon grows stronger.
What I'm guessing is happening with my dragon is because each character it is kind of an alternate path in a past timeline, that I have to level up the dragon in each of those timelines, which is it's kind of BS. Not gonna lie, it's a little BS. Okay, so I think I got all the side missions I can get at this time. Let me just double check. Just double check. I know that's just a cutscene. I don't know why it's highlighted in orangish yellow, in sunflower yellow, but I seem to have covered everything. Now, I don't know if I should do some free expeditions first before we continue the story. Let's see what's available to us. And I don't really want to do any more dragon missions at this time. Yeah, it's gonna... Desert of the Moon. You know what, let's continue the story and see how far that gets us before we have to try to do a free expedition just to level up. So now we're moving on to Chapter 4, Betrayal. So let me just kind of recap what has happened. The harp. Okay, so we found our... Good morning, Ergamin. How are you today, sir? Alright, so we found Furiae. We've discovered that Inuart was captured by the Empire and has kind of turned against Kaim because he feels like he's going to steal the heart of Furiae. The only thing is that Furiae is Kaim's sister, so I don't know where he's getting all this. But anyway, so now we're on to Chapter 4, Betrayal. I'm assuming that Inuart is now going to try to stop us in our tracks, but I guess we'll find out when we jump in. Doing well. Actually see the sunshine this morning. Well, that's good to hear. It's actually it's actually quite foggy out today, but I do see sunshine trying to break through, so that's good. I'm doing very well. Yesterday was a very busy day at work, so I'm hoping it should be a little less so today. and I can get some stuff done. Alright, so verse 1, Inuart's Confession, chapter 4, Betrayal. A reunion with Inuart, but the man with red eyes who rides the black dragon is not the Inuart they know. So Inuart was our friend. He was on this quest to help save the goddess Furiae with us, but after being captured, he's kind of turned against us. And we're on chapter 4, the Winter Wastelands. Weird that it's having it choose us here. Weird that it's having us choose it here. Boo, 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 boo. Now loading. Kaim and his small group flee the Empire and arrive in the Wastelands, where the wary troop sets up camp and seeks rest. But then the dark shadow of evil descends upon them. Still unable to change my dragon, but it's probably just an event. Anyway.
That smell.
Oh yeah, look, our dragon's upgraded.
Another dragon?
Inuart!
With a dragon? That means you have made a pact.
Furiae, come with me. There is
Don't
nothing
trust
to
him,
fear.
man.
The world will be better now. You need not be the only sacrifice.
He has been broken.
Cut him down,
I'm
Kaim.
not weak anymore, Kaim. Why are you staring at me like that? I'm strong now. I traded my songs for strength, Kaim.
What a horrible
I can
sacrifice.
protect you now, Furiae.
And this is all he sacrificed was his songs?
Don't give me
That was a
face,
cop-out.
Kaim.
We're rebranding, relaunching a department website, and
I can
this
see the scorn in
there
your
is
eyes.
just so much stuff to organize. Oh, I can
Sacrifice
imagine.
your own sister in the service of revenge.
And I imagine it's quite overwhelming. Ooh, a cutscene. Like thousands of pages and PDFs? Oh my goodness. That's one of those tasks where you're like, ugh, I just don't want to do it. You know what, Inuart? Our dragon is so much cooler than yours. Slow motion sword battles.
Kaim.
No! Dragon! Who was that guy? Was he having flashbacks or visions of what could happen? It's like, what if I form a pact with both dragons? Then Inuart will pay. Still think that our dragon's cooler. I'm getting some like Final Fantasy Spirits Within vibes from this cutscene. No. This is a tragic cutscene. Let me bash your cabbage head. Damn, this guy sucks. He really does. And he was so delightful in the beginning with his harp. But he sacrificed it for a
Welcome to a
dragon.
world without song.
I feel like his sacrifice was a cop-out. Right? It made his job easier. And now I'm stronger, but look at my harp, Kime. Do you see what I sacrificed for Furiae? The goddess shall be mine now. What is Kime doing?
When Inuar turned his sword on me, I felt no compassion or mercy, not even fear. No, only anger filled my
Yo,
heart.
I'm here to steal your girl, yo.
What right do I have to preach to others now?
I like that the music kind of cuts out in the middle of the dialogue. It's like they didn't have a long enough loop. Inuart flies away in the direction of the Empire. Kime waits for the dragon's wounds to heal, and then he too turns toward the Imperial lands. I mean, honestly, Kime has always been against the Empire, and he didn't seem to show any mercy to begin with, so what else is new? What the hell is going on with that guy's hair? I know, right? It's swirly bald head. That's what I like to call him. Mostly because I don't remember his name. Swirly bald head. He was a good guy. Subhuman horns march toward Imperial lands. First kill all those that fly. Alright. Oh, they don't give me a recap of what I need to do. But we do get to use our new dragon. Alrighty. This one seems much more tame than that fighting the Armada in the ocean. I think Kime needs a break. I'm waving, but it's not on camera. That's okay, Sarah. We see it in our hearts.
We must go to the Imperial lands first. Now go and scatter the enemy before you.
So unfortunately, we won't be streaming any more Jurassic Park, Sarah, but we promise we're going to record the final part of our playthrough and post it on YouTube just for you. We haven't quite decided what we're going to be playing next. I'm voting Katamari Damacy, but Charlene is hoping for some of those NES games that we ordered to come in, and maybe we'd play those. And I'm excited as well because our capture card is kind of on the fritz, so I had to buy a new one, and I'm super excited to get it and install it and see how much of an improvement it makes. Armada, pretty sure a Barbie game has been promised. This is true. I have a feeling that that is exactly what we will be playing. And to be honest, I'm kind of excited to see what it's all about. My hope is that it's just like a reskin of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, but with Barbies. That's my hope. We'll see if I can do the NES game tomorrow. They might need to be cleaned first. This is true. But as soon as we get them, I can break out my kit and start cleaning them. Do the tests and so on. I told Crit if he played more stuff like that, Barbie, I'd tune into his stream more often. I think what we need is a Final Fantasy VI ROM hack and replace all characters with various Barbies. You get like Ken, he would be the ninja guy. And then you have like Beach House Barbie would be Kefka. Your car would be the Mex. Don't tell him ahead of time.
The end?
It's like, hey Crit, I got a new game for you. Check this out. And I just label it Final Fantasy, but it's really NES Barbie. He'd be so disappointed. He would legit love it. I've been meaning to teach myself how to do simple like ROM hacks, mostly how to do fan translations, because I want to take a game and completely replace all of its dialogue with nonsense dialogue. I think that would be super fun. Like you just get a Japanese game, let's say, that was never released in North America, that doesn't currently have a fan translation, and do a completely uninformed, unintelligible, no context translation to it. I would love that. We need a stream of ROM hacked games. That is a great idea. I like that idea a lot. Whoa. They're doing research on Mario 64 last night, since we're trying to replace our copy. And I am blown away by how expensive it has become. I don't know if just everybody is trying to collect it nowadays, but like a loose copy of Mario 64 goes for about $50 right now, which is ridiculous. Yeah, it was expensive even 10 years ago. Really? I mean, see, I thought I had it, so I never been really looking into it, and it's very disappointing.
Our army is overwhelmed.
I have a really hard time wanting to spend that kind of money on a loose card of Mario 64. As fantastic as that game is. Those damn Nintendo games never go down in price. It is very true. Nintendo, you need to loosen those reins. I know you have no control over eBay resellers, but you should. Just saying. Or at least just like re-release it on the Switch. I would be happy with that. I wouldn't be purely happy, but I would at least be satisfied somewhat. Oh, what's that thing?
If we ignore the Imperial troops, the Union will suffer. Then, can you scatter their army?
Yes, I can. The one thing I like about playing the main missions is that we start to see new enemies. An enemy column is making for the battlefield. Do not let it through, or Union army will be overwhelmed. You just casually go down the street and blow up all the enemies. Seems unfair. Backlog Odyssey, gotta lurk for a while. Work is up and running. Alrighty, sir. No worries at all. No worries at all. Always a pleasure to have you here. In silence and in chat. Lurky lurky or not. Yeah, that's one thing, like, streaming just before work. I'm just kind of doing super casually, you know, relax with some coffee, chat it up for those who have time and the desire, you know. And it's been enjoyable so far. What's the Mario thing they're releasing? Like a collection or something? That I'm not sure if it's going to be a collection or if they're going to be releasing them separately or not. But the rumor is that they're going to be re-releasing some of the Mario games on the Switch. You cannot go further.
We need your help.
Enemy reinforcements have appeared. Attack before more support can arrive. Yeah, I'm not sure if. Also, I'm not sure if it's going to be remasters or if they're just going to be straight up ports, like on the online service or something. But oh, they're goblins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's on the third one that he does the second power up. I really enjoy these streams. It's really nice to start the day being able to talk to someone because Crick goes to bed when I start working. Oh no. Well, I'm glad that you stopped by, Sarah. I've been enjoying these streams as well. Aha, this sword is really strong. Or maybe I'm over leveled for the story missions now.
Do you laugh? Does the spilling of the blood of so many amuse you so?
And now Goron. Oh, look at those little Yodas and Gorons. It's the ultimate IP clash. The crossover of the century. Star Wars and Zelda. Speaking of Star Wars, what did you think of Rogue One so far, my dear? Yeah, I agree. It's an MF remix. Yeah, I agree. I found that Rogue One was just kind of... yeah. They focused too much on the kind of war. Whereas Solo, I enjoyed because it was a little more lighthearted, if you could call it that. And the focus on Han Solo was interesting. Never watched it. I didn't seem super interesting. Yeah, I agree. It really isn't. I mean, it's cool to see kind of the start of the rebellion trying to take down the Death Star. But
Stare too much at the back of your shield.
And it had Mads Mikkelsen. And he is oddly alluring. They should have just made a YouTube documentary. That would be interesting, actually. That would be interesting if they made it like a History Channel style documentary on how the Resistance came to be and how they stole the plans of the Death Star. Enemy forces are breaking through center of the wastelands. You know, we've never been the biggest fans of Star Wars. Like, we enjoy watching them. They're good movies. But we are just now starting to catch up with the new stuff. So we rewatched the original trilogy with my son. And we rewatched the prequels, which he actually seemed to enjoy more than the original trilogy. And now we're going on to the side stories, or the prequel stories, I should say, or the intermission stories. And eventually we're going to get to the new trilogy. we ever get around to it. Yeah, I agree. They're fine. They're good blockbuster movies. They're, you know, space fantasy. I enjoy. Alright, so we have a whole bunch back there. I feel like there's a bit of drift on my right analog stick, but it only affects me on the map screen, so oh, I'm going the wrong way. Good see in the theaters movies. Yes, I agree. I agree. Though the last... Uh-oh. So these guys we have to fight with our sword. Oh, red goblins. Gross. I think the last Star Wars movie I seen in theaters.
Many subhuman soldiers. We would do well to kill as many as we
It was one of the prequel ones. I want to say that it was Attack of the Clones, perhaps. I don't remember, honestly. See, that's what you're supposed to do. Is go around and attack them from the end. Last Jedi for you. Is Last Jedi one of the new trilogy movies? Haven't seen Rise of Skywalker yet. Okay, very nice. I hear that they're good.
You are special. But what good is that knowledge to you?
Alright, so I got rid of that guy. Yeah, I literally had to look up a list of the Star Wars movies to figure out which ones I needed to watch from each trilogy. Oh, it shoots 3 out now. That's cool. I don't know, I'm glad they're coming to Disney Plus next week so I can finally see Rise of Skywalker. Is it really? Well, that's all the more reason for us to activate our free trial. We'll watch the rest of the Star Wars movies that way. Maybe watch the Mandalorian as well. Alright, apparently there's one over here. From what I've heard, there's some dumb fuckery afoot in the film. Right, that's the only reason I have Disney Plus. The Mandalorian is great.
Because you're brother and sister, what manner of excuse?
These guys are a-holes. No! I'm just excited to see Luke again. This is my only purpose in seeing those movies. Is old Luke. Is that what they call him in the scripts, I wonder? Old Luke?
Drive the finishing blow.
Or do they just call him, I thought Luke in Last Jedi was great. That's good to hear. Maybe they should just call him the Joker now. I'd like to see him break out the Joker voice while he's playing Luke on set. Alright, we're going to get on our dragon. Heard Rise is coming to Disney Plus in a few days. That is very exciting. I mean, that's the biggest benefit, I guess, of Disney picking up the IP. Because now they can do whatever the frick they want with it. And I don't think they're going to... May the 4th, that makes sense! Disney knows what's up. Disney definitely knows what's up. Yeah, but they're never going to let that thing die. Just like they're never going to let the Avengers die. They're too lucrative. Boom, 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 boom. Though I do think that Disney is doing a better job with the Star Wars franchise than LucasArts has ever. Though I also hear for the people or the studios that are trying to make the video games are having it's been a nightmare working with Disney on trying to create content that would be considered canon because they're so strict. George Lucas is a damn mess, yes, that's for sure. And I mean, so I loved some things like Indiana Jones and obviously the original trilogy for Star Wars and so on. And it just he even ruined Indiana Jones. Maybe Disney needs to pick up Indiana Jones. Or did they buy LucasArts? And in that case, maybe we'll get a good Indiana Jones, because I want to see old Harrison Ford play Indiana Jones again, but in a good Indiana Jones movie. A free expedition. What else has LucasArts done? They did, what? That's true, they did do Dark Crystal. And was it LucasArts that did the Netflix thing? Or was it Disney? I don't know either. I'm gonna get more coffee, I'll be right back. Give me Shiera, give me death. You know what? Feel a move. Give me Shia, give me death. Ba, ba. Yeah, I'm curious if it was Disney or was LucasArts, because I mean they have Dark Crystal, which they could go to town with that for sure. I think Disney would do a good job with something like the Dark Crystal. Oh. What in the actual... Alright guys. Suck on that. Oh, I forgot I was using Time Sword in these event missions. Yeah, I was laughing to myself because my lovely wife, Charlene, Octo Taco, partner in crime, Jurassic Park player extraordinaire, was making fun of me this morning because I was picking out new pajamas to wear to work today. Gotta put on my pajama work clothes. Oh no! It's like, hey, I just have to look professional from the chest up, because that's all the people on my Zoom meetings see. I used to put on a collared shirt for my meetings, and then I noticed that everybody else just looked like they just got out of bed. I'm like, okay. I mean, at least I get a shower in the morning, guys. It makes a difference. I do the same thing. Maybe I just need to get some really comfy work clothes, like I get a tuxedo shirt and various other Because on camera it's like a green screen, right? Yeah, after I shower. Sarah wore a rainbow onesie last week. I was super jelly. We should get some really fancy pajamas. Oh yeah, I should be exploring too. I'm getting completely distracted here. Am I able to see? Should just bust out the kangaroo costume. There we go. What I should do is get like clothes that are themed based on what I'm doing either at work or on stream. So I get like a Drakengard pajama. I can do a server configuration pajamas. Wouldn't that be cool?
Your parents were killed by a dragon. So, to the Empire, the goddess will be there.
What? What? I went down to drink my coffee and I completely got lost in what this dragon was saying. A man whose parents were murdered by a dragon who feels nothing but contempt for mankind. A chasm of distrust between them. The two battle the Imperial army. Can they be allies only in war? I mean, this dragon did save us. So, I mean, sure. Sure. It wasn't 7 degrees, I'd consider it. I'm always down for a themed outfit. I think these two crazy kids are going to make it. They butt heads every now and again, but really, they're the bestest of friends. They got each other's back. Need to make like a theme song based around their friendship.
Time. Your parents were killed by an Empire dragon. But you must not live only for revenge.
Says you, old man. Chase the subhuman soldiers as they flee the plane. Do not let them... That sounds like a derogatory term. These subhumans. It's like a buddy cop movie, but with dragons. We need more of that. Alright, Demon Bane has 65 kills. And then I think I'll probably jump to Maiden's Chris again, because that has freaking 495 kills. So many. It was Jim Henson that did the new Dark Crystal show. Oh, that does make sense, doesn't it? I mean, yeah, that was a Jim Henson film, but it was produced by LucasArts, I think. The original. Oh, yeah, so it was Netflix. They're the ones that put the bill. Jim Henson making a comeback. We need new Muppet Show. Oh, come on. These little goblins, I'm telling you. And their giant pointy swords. Right, so I'm just going up through here. I wonder if that Muppet Show that was on ABC or whatever a few years ago is on Disney Plus. It's very good. Looking forward to the second season. See, I completely missed like the second half of the Dark Crystal thing on Netflix. But yeah, I'm wondering, yeah, if does Disney own the Muppet Show? It's fair. Is it only Disney stuff on Muppet Show? Or, oh my goodness. On Disney Plus? I mean, it makes sense if it is, but... Patrick watched it like 8 times, so that's on you, bro. I don't know how it happened. I mean, you know, when he gets home after school, he like binge watches his favorite shows. I'm surprised he didn't get through all of Pokemon yet.
How do you guys know that?
Because we communicate.
How did you guys
We are privy to your watching habits, son. Does Kime turn invisible, or is that just the graphics cutting? It's possible just the frame rate differences of the stream versus the game. Because whenever he gets hit, he flickers. So I'm guessing that it's just not picking up on the screen. Because I should check that. I never even... I do have it running at 60 frames. But this could be the difference between the capture card starting to get, you know, starting to show its age. Definitely due for the new one. Unfortunately, it's not in stock until May 10th. It's like out of stock everywhere.
Time, be merciful and end your killing.
Ah.
No.
I've
I
watched
can give no
Wakfu
more.
beginning to end about 16 times. It's a great show. So Wakfu is, because everybody becoming a streamer right now, that is true. Wakfu is an animated series produced by a French animation studio, and it was based on a free-to-play MMORPG. Yeah. Really, really well animated. Voice acting, the English voice acting, you know, you get used to it. But it's very well made.
I cannot understand. Time, does it not pain you?
Who is this guy anyway? Peanut Gallery or what? Drop your health. It's a freaking amazing show that only keeps getting better. It's true. The latest season, they improved the animation and changed some of the voice actors for the better. Ah! Alright, you guys seriously need to start dropping some health. Or I need to find a treasure chest with health in it. But it could be, whoops. How am I doing here? Okay, so I need to switch up to the Maiden's Chris now. Yep, no problem, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, no! Oh, I did get some health. That's good. 3. I just need health now. Oh, they dropped some. Thank the Lord. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, another guy's coming over here. Alright, killed him. Woo! And some more health. Alright, did I get him? No, I didn't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The game is actually pretty amazing as well. I may or may not have been majorly addicted while back. Ugh. I may or may not have been majorly addicted a while back, yes. I remember you playing that quite religiously, my dear. It has fun graphics too. And it's too bad it's PC only, so we couldn't really play it together. Oh, come on now. I'll teach you to be a giant ogre thing. 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6.
If the Empire
There we go. That's interesting. Have to ask Crit if he's heard of it. They also did like an action RPG on the Xbox 360 called The Islands of Wakfu or something. Yeah. We played that one as well, and that was fun too. Though I'm not sure how it's related to the game, or to the primary game and or the TV show. Got him. Look at him walking away. Like he owns the place. You know what? I turned off the health. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you butt. 5, 6. He probably has until they did. Wait. Gotta finish this before I talk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they dropped health. Thank you. It's so much better when you can see their health. Then you're just not kind of like aimlessly wailing on them. Gotta make sure I don't hit them. Let's see. Until they did a major update and got hit with some pretty terrible bugs. One that deleted my entire inventory. Oh no. But yeah, that's a good reason to stop, I think. Ah. These guys are serious butts, I'm telling you. They've been working those glutes hard. 3, 4, 5, 6. I like the crisp because it's so fast, but it's also really weak.
Attacking the village.
What's going on? Be wary, these are stronger than usual Imperial lackeys.
So, they were to be living sacrifices for the Empire. Just as your parents were.
Can't get on my dragon. Jump attack! Jump attack! Coffee time! Let's see if there's a fancy... No, there's not. Alright, where do they have me going now? Over here? Ah, what are these things? The enemies get bigger and lankier. Oh, poop. Oh, at least they dropped health. Oh, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do my shorter combo. 2, 3. They're like the giants from Majora's Mask. That's what they look like. No. Ah, I took a risk by doing the longer attack. Why do I do it to myself? Get rid of these a-holes too. Oh, Again, lankier archers. No. Makes me curious if there's a strategic use for certain weapons too, like if they do more damage to different enemies. The 6 combo is not worth it. Definitely not worth it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and he always has to get that one attack off before he does his move. So another thing that I discovered too is that you don't take any damage when you're when you're in the middle of casting your spells. So it's a good way to kind of protect yourself. 1, 2, 3. Dodge out of the way, Kai! Yeah, like you're getting hoarded by these enemies. You just cast your spell, knock them back, and then you're safe for a little bit. This guy's kind of hanging out. Oh, he's fine. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Oh, he wasn't dead. 2, 3. Haha. Mission complete. The leaders still live. Yeah, you gotta remember too to use your combos, because otherwise you'll never get healing items and you'll die. My hope is that I'll finish. Yeah. Demon Bane is now level 3. Attack increased to 25, combo increased to 8. Magic attack now at level 3. This thing is going to be a beast. I'm glad I started leveling it up.
Let me read its mind. The goddess, the empire, a fortress. A fortress? Where? Where under heaven?
Uh-oh. The sound waves. Good news, I just bought a grape hat in Animal Crossing.
Then the 3 seals have
Congratulations!
been broken. Only one seal still remains. That is the goddess herself.
Uh-oh.
Are we too late? We must fly to the lands of the Empire, and then find the fortress.
We do need to find the fortress. I have one of those on display in my fruit room. You have a room for fruit? From the beast's memories, they learn of a shorter path to the Empire's lands. The path is guarded by Imperial soldiers and huge golems formed of rock. And now that each seal has broken to the relentless Empire, Kaim and his small group have no choice but to brave the dangerous path. You know what golems always remind me of? Was it The Witcher? Was it The Witcher that like you were going into the magical tower and the wizard had a whole bunch of golems that you had to take out, or was that Dragon Age? It might have been Dragon Age. I could also go for more Dragon Age. It's not as awesome as the chariot. Nothing is. What? Oh, the chariot looks like a butt. then it is an amazing accessory. Not as good as our farmer hat in Van Helsing. Kime! What am I doing now? Oh, we're in verse 9 already. We're actually coming on the end of chapter 4. I'd be excited to be able to finish chapter 4 today. So how are you supposed to get to that path? I guess it's right about there. I'm using Kime as the marker on the map. Oh, God, our character is so lame right now. He's not cool at all. It really isn't. I mean, you know what? That game in general just is not cool.
To reach the Empire's lands, it seems you must
It is fun though,
pass through this
even if it is
narrow
crappy. Okay, Imperial forces have been spotted advancing into the ravines. Crush them before they reach Imperial territory. One, two, three, four, five, six. So on the 6th one I can do my... Oh, I have to fight these mounted soldiers again. Oh, that takes them out really well. 1, 2, oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's too dang slow. Got him. There's another guy over here. Crush them! Oh, God, our that drunk guy in the town is the best. It's true. He tells us stories about some goat. I think what's the worst about this Van Helsing game that we're playing is that it so much wants to be Diablo, and it just can't. And the dialogue in it is lame, and they didn't make Van Helsing cool at all. Or what did we call him? Bertram Helsing? Good old Bertram Helsing. I think Herbie is probably one of my favorite characters we've ever created, though. They're trying, okay? That drunk guy is pretty bad. The worst character so far that we've encountered is that priest guy or monk guy, whatever he is. It's like if I tried to do a voice in a game, for some, I don't even know like how to describe his accent. It's like if I was trying to do a British accent and some sort of like maniacal priest character. I don't even know how to describe it. Oh, they need to try harder. Boo, someone wants to call me. Well, thanks for the chat, friends. I guess I need to go hardcore work now. No worries at all, Sarah. We're about to wrap this up anyway, and thanks so much for stopping by. As always, unfortunately we won't be streaming again tomorrow due to our evening stream, but I'll be back Thursday morning with more of this. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take that.
Dragon is not here, but something else.
Oh, we can go up into the ravine now. Imperial War Golem has appeared in the ravines. Ooh. In the ravine. How am I doing for? Need another 155. kills to level this thing up. What is this now? Looks like a red enemy.
They hide well, but a race that can control still itself.
We got some magic users. Yeah, these goblins don't like my magic. Wah, 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 wah. Yes, I also have to remember to do my combos because otherwise, like I said, I won't get my healing items. And these guys over here are spitting their magic at me. Ah, he's also the group leader, so once I kill him, he'll weaken the enemies too. Win-win. So I would want to take him out anyway. I do have a feeling that there's probably a weapon hidden somewhere in this ravine. I don't know if it's worth going for though. Ah! Don't you dare. Nothing there. Nothing there. Ugh. I think the only problem with these enemies is that they're so weak I can't pull off my combo in order to get my healing items. So I'm gonna have to be cautious. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Maybe there'll be an item up here. Go straight for the wizard. Go straight for him.
Do you acknowledge only those that you wish to kill?
Yes, I do. Do you have a problem with that, miss? Alright, so it didn't seem like... Oh wait, there is more enemies over here, so we might still get something by killing them all. Or is there? There is! I have not killed one of these guys that have the timer yet. It doesn't seem like... I don't know the strategy to beating them, and I also don't know what they give you if you do. Ah, they're kind of butts too. Let's go shoot the stuff. Just turn around, Kyle. I can't even see. Oh, yeah. Not going to be able to do it. Disappear. Couldn't even get him down halfway. They have no idea what they give you if you kill them. At least there's health up here. At least there was health. Alrighty. The music is so repetitive. Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle, you silly boy. These guys aren't really giving me much experience anyway. But the good thing about leveling up your weapons is that all you need is the kills, and you don't need to worry about the experience that you get. Ah, good morning, Vanilla Biscotti. Thank you so much for stopping by and for the bits. How are you today on this fine Tuesday morning? What have you been up to?
Is this the right way? I feel we have passed this way
Come
more
on.
than once before.
These wizards, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna use my magic to take care of these guys. And hope that I can get some health out of them. Alright, where am I going? Where am I going? To the left. I hear something in the background. I definitely go for... I was gonna say go for the wizard, but he ruined my day. At least he goes down in one shot with my sword. Yes! I got health finally! I am really loving this sword too. I love its magic. Oh, and there's the golem. Where'd he go? Can I summon my dragon here? No, I cannot. There he is. Oh, there's another. Are they over this way? Let's take care of these guys because I do not want them interrupting me while I'm fighting this golem. It would be really nice if you guys decide to give me some health too. This guy shoots crap too. Ah! Oh, I can get on my dragon. How nice of them. Oh, they're shooting me down. Alright, where are you, butthead? Oh, it's not good. Alrighty, so it might actually be worth running by him and trying to see if I can get some health before I actually fight. Though I did get rid of the wizards. Let's see if this works out for me. Seems kind of like the cheap way to fight this boss, but doesn't seem to have any health. Oh, he does have it. Okay. I just had the health turned off. Ah, he was a pushover. He was a pushover, Kime. Now we have to go this way. Alright, let's see. Because there's a few more groups over here. Oh, they didn't drop any health. They really don't want me to have any health, do they? And imagine how disappointing it would be to die from these goblins after just beating the mission. There we go. I think that was it. No more enemies between me and the end.
Woo! But the Empire came here first.
Only 14 minutes. It's really not that bad. With 315 kills. I wonder if I leveled up the Demon Bane. I think that needed 255 or something to get the next level. Yeah. Magic attack, the Skull's Feast 4. So now it's at max level, so technically not worth using anymore other than for its strength, because I can't level it up. But I do need to get the Demon's, or the Maiden's Chris leveled up as well. Let's see what happens. Oh, we made it to chapter 5. Excellent! Excellent. Just like I was hoping, we would beat chapter 4 today. And with that, everyone, I think it's time to get myself ready for work on this lovely foggy Tuesday morning. And I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day. And unfortunately, I won't be streaming tomorrow morning, but that's because we'll be streaming a new game Wednesday evening at 8:30 CST. I hope you all have a great day. I hope to see you then. And until then, try not to work so hard. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. You too, Ergoman. Have a great day.